God Out of the Box by Chuck Ripka. How one man brought God into his everyday life. How miracles happen in the marketplace. How you can experience the power of unanswered prayer. Forward. Can you imagine God coming to visit you every day for a chat? And for this to happen in your workplace? Wouldn't that be amazing? Envisage now that he comes by when you are in the middle of something, one of the many challenging and occasionally annoying tasks that can form your daily routine, and one that you are having trouble with. Wouldn't it be great to be able to ask for his advice or help? Life would definitely be better under those circumstances, wouldn't it? This is not a far-fetched prospect at all. In Eden, God had daily talks with Adam and Eve in the cool of the afternoon. He came to visit them in the garden, which was their workplace. The fact that God came down from heaven, when it would be most comfortable weather-wise, in the cool of the day, suggests that this was meant to be a pleasant time. There is no record of what was discussed during those visits, but we know that at least they talked about horticulture, diet, and the naming of animals. Those daily visits were for the benefit of Adam and Eve, as well as for the job they had been assigned to do. I am sure God also got great enjoyment, similar to grandparents playing with their grandkids. It is not what our grandkids can do for us, but it's the fact that we do it together. This is also the case in the other encounters God had with humans in the Bible. Whether it was with Abraham, Joseph, Moses, Joshua, Gideon, Daniel, Isaiah, Jeremiah, Hezekiah, and many others in the Old Testament, or Peter, Paul, and the disciples in the New Testament, the reason for those meetings was because there was a problem on the earth, and divine instructions, power, and anointing needed to be dispensed in order to deal with it. No human being was ever asked by God to do something in heaven. In fact, in those encounters, he never brought heaven up at all. It's true today. God is deeply interested in what we do at work. And as I demonstrate in my book, Anointed for Business, Jesus did not come to save just souls, but everything that was lost. And this includes labor in the marketplace. Thanks to what Jesus actually redeemed on the cross, God can once again come down in the cool of the afternoon to fellowship with us and to dispense power to solve workplace problems. Chuck Ripka, in his book, God Out of the Box, illustrates and demonstrates this with eloquence and clarity. In story after story, Chuck shows that it is possible and enjoyable to take the presence and power of God to the workplace, not just occasionally, but every day of the week. And when we do, we come to love Mondays as much as we love Sundays. Read, rejoice, be edified, and go change the world for Jesus.